I don't know if you can tell, but we are here with some drool-worthy cooking items. Just, oh, delicious smells and food. Schoolhouse restaurant owner and founder, chef, you name it. Chris Jabrowalski is here with us. Nice to have you with us, Chris.
Thank you very much for having me.
Now, that's not the only place that you cook and own.
No, we actually own a couple other places. Firehouse Donuts in Cottonwood, who is overseen by Nizreen Dab, incredible pastry chef. We also have a frozen yogurt shop in Sedona, and we're getting ready to expand to another schoolhouse in Cottonwood very, very soon, and another donut shop and another yogurt shop out in the village in the new collective.
Okay, you must have really good food, because obviously if people are coming, then you have to accommodate more and more people because it's so good.
We do okay. We're not the best, but we try our hardest, and I think that's what wins the battle.
Well, I have a fan of yours here. We have Roger Naylor with us. Hi, Roger. Well,
Sorry.
maybe stop your hands now.
You're very trusting sitting me over here. You might want to do a quick count of these, because when you pan back, there may be some missing.
Well, Roger, you're author of Boots and Burgers, you're a big hiker, and you're a fan of stopping by places on your way as you hike to eat.
I do. I'm a travel and food writer, and I wanted to bring Chris here because I wanted to prove that I don't just eat burgers and tacos, that I have a very well-rounded. But I think that the theme with all my favorite restaurants, I started thinking about this, and I have this fortunate job as a food and travel writer. I get to meet my favorite restaurants I want to write about. So I get to meet the people behind the scenes, and I think that theme between all these is passion. You know, whether it's a food truck, a little hot dog stand, or a fine dining restaurant like the Schoolhouse, the people put their passion into what they do. They care about it. Chris is a perfect example of that. When I interviewed him one time, we sat down, and you could just tell he cares so much about the food. I care about what I want to eat, what I'm going to eat. I want the people in the kitchen to care even more.
What they're fixing, and I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, absolutely. So we're going to get a little sample of it today, Chris. I guess. What are you making for us?
We're actually going to be doing a pan-seared and hemp-dusted Arctic char fish with a forbidden black rice and a nice coconut coriander sauce. Oh, it's got a fresh orange zest and lime zest, and we're going to finish it off with a micro herb salad, where we get all of our micro herbs from Chino Valley, actually, right down the street from here. Local ingredients. A friend of mine, he grew the business from a shed out back of the old schoolhouse into an incredible company now. So we're very privileged to have his items and
so where do you
edible
start
flowers.
With all this?
Well, I kind of got a head start because it's a little difficult, but we're going to start.
That's good. Cooking goes fast.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and put the Arctic char in there and get that going.
And that's obviously a fish from the Arctic.
Very cold water fish, obviously in the Arctic. If you were to take a sockeye salmon and a trout and crossbreed them, you'd have exactly that. It's a very light-skinned, very beautiful fish, but when you open it, as you can tell, it's light pink, but it has this deep, rich flavor in it as well. So we're going to be accompanying that with the forbidden black rice.
And what do you call it that?
It actually was forbidden from anybody to eat it until the mid-'80s. It comes from the emperors in China.
Only the emperor got to eat it.
Only the emperors and the people within the kingdom of sorts.
So it must be very elegant and delicious.
It is, and it's actually very nutty. It tastes like toasted pecans.
Ooh.
It's amazing, has a high amount of protein and a very low amount of carbohydrate. So if you're trying to kick some of the bad habits, this is a perfect stepping stone for that.
Exactly. Okay. So that fish is charring. Can you get, oh well, that was cute. Searing, okay. It is char. It's kind of a double duty fish.
Absolutely.
Can people buy char? I mean,
you can at a lot of the fish markets. We get it from whoever has the best product at the time.
All right.
Shamrock Foods is great. They have probably the best
because you guys are big on fresh ingredients and
everything in the building is fresh. The only thing that goes,
possible.
Absolutely. We have our own farms in Page Springs. We obviously have my friend who grows all of our microgreens. All of our meat is from Arizona. Pretty much the only thing that doesn't come from Arizona is fish, because we can't get it from here. Except for trout. Our trout is from here.
And we don't have cold water.
Huh? And we don't have cold water, absolutely. So.
Okay.
Everything is local and as sustainable as possible. We try our absolute best. The only thing we have in our freezer is gelato, and that's actually a locally made gelato from Phoenix called the Grateful Spoon, which is also in an incredible company. So I have to leave that.
The schoolhouse originally opened in Cottonwood, in the old schoolhouse there. He kind of outgrew the business, and the schoolhouse is now in the village of Oak Creek in Sedona. A beautiful facility, but we're very excited because Chris is opening a new place back in Old Town Cottonwood.
Fabulous,
Very
yes.
soon.
And I was going to ask you, where did Schoolhouse originate? Why'd you call it that?
It started in the original schoolhouse building. The building was built in 1878 in Cottonwood, and it was abandoned for about 7 years before we had taken onto it.
That forbidden rice looks sort of like roe. It looks like caviar.
It does, and wait till you taste it. It's quite amazing.
Next comes the seared char.
The pan-seared Arctic char with the hemp seeds, which is also organic. We get those locally from Mount Hope.
Look how beautiful this is coming up to be.
Yeah, I tried to cheat a little bit so we could get there faster.
Well, that's good. Yeah, unfortunately on TV, that's kind of what we do. But
these
we get
are
to see this.
the micro pea shoots from Chino Valley, which, Eric and his company, which is Sweet Dreams, or Sweet Greens, Arizona, is.
Just like the vines of peas.
That's what they are. They're the shoots. They actually don't grow for more than about. About 6 weeks before they're clipped, and
so they're very tender.
Very tender, but they taste exactly like a sweet pea.
Oh,
it's
who never told us that before? I mean, we learn so much on this show. Then you're tossing that with what?
This is our house Thai balsamic. It's an all-organic, non-GMO balsamic dressing. It's got a nice little smoked paprika in there. All kinds of goodies in there.
You have to
There's
really
about
integrate
27.
this.
Yeah, 27 different ingredients in that one salad dressing.
Look at the colors. Oh, Roger, you get to taste this. Are you so excited?
Yeah.
Don't do it. We should have given you a napkin here. Well, what do you call this whole thing again?
This is just we call it the hemp seed dusted Arctic char on the menu. So it's
gorgeous.
It's kind of fun. It has a ton of flavor for what it is. And, sometimes fish lacks protein. So having the hemp seeds on there, having the forbidden black rice on there will really step up the game when it comes to it and help you balance a meal a little bit.
And then you're putting
little roasted macadamia nuts for some extra love.
I'm so jealous. You better save me a bite, okay?
Yeah,
absolutely
good luck
gorgeous.
with that.
This is beautiful from the Schoolhouse Restaurant, and you are in Sedona. Oh no, he's going to add some more.
Yeah, we have to add some flowers just because it's a beautiful day,
Flowers.
Edible flowers, micro basil, and a little bit of this is purple basil and radish sprout.
The presentation is stunning, absolutely stunning, because part of what you eat is how it looks to you as well.
You eat with your eyes. Everything else comes later.
Oh my gosh, can you guys see this plate? This is so stunning. Look how beautiful that thing is. I'm sorry you can't eat it.
Hands off my fish.
Oh, that's so gorgeous. All right, Roger.
Thank you.
We'll get you a fork and you get to taste it. Oh, yep, grab him a fork if you would, Chris. So
there we go.
Chris Dobrowolski
Yes.
from the Schoolhouse Restaurant, also the Firehouse Donuts, and what was the yogurt shop?
Zany's Frozen Yogurt.
Yes, Cottonwood and Sedona area. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Fabulous.
Having me on.
Smells so
Oh, my
good.
goodness.
Okay, Roger is loving it. Don't go away. We're going to be right back. We're going back to Phoenix with Pat, who has a special guest for us.